Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for virtually joining us for the Taiwan Smart Health Innovation Day. This event is hosted by the Small and Medium Enterprise Administration, Ministry of Economic Affairs, and executed by Taiwan-Japan SMEs Collaboration Platform. Also, thanks to TSI Japan for coordinate potential partners. My name is Jenny Ho, Nick, and I will guide you through the process of today's event. The 47 pitches will be held in 3 sessions, with each startup giving an 8-minute innovation presentation. In the fields of smart medical, smart healthcare, and smart medical equipment. Please stay with us for all the great talk. We hope this online event will bridge you to future partners. Thank you.
welcome the first startup, LongGood Meditech.
Hello everyone, I'm Prudence, the CEO of LongGood Meditech. LongGood Meditech is the #1 interactive rehabilitation solution provider in Asia. We help the healthcare institutions to manage the cases in an efficient and scientific way. According to the long-term care policy announced by the government of Japan, the healthcare institutions such as daily care homes are asked to build model of scientific healthcare to improve the quality of long-term care. However, what data should be recorded? How to record the data? How to use the data to improve the quality of life? The situation didn't clear. The institution didn't get the clear instruction, and most of them didn't have tools to help them collect the data. Under this situation, Taiwan can help. LongGood can help. LongGood Meditech developed interactive rehabilitation system for about 10 years. It includes training programs and assessment tools, using only one 3D motion sensing camera with AI techniques. Nowadays, more than 100 hospitals and healthcare institutions are using it, such as National Taiwan University Hospital in Taiwan, Taiheguan Hospital in Singapore, and Elizabeth Hospital in Hong Kong. As I mentioned above, our system includes training programs and assessments tools. One part of it is gap analysis. It evaluates the falling risk in 30 seconds and provides detailed parameters about gap pattern immediately. It can be used to monitor the elder's health and prevent falling. Another one is group activities training, including more than 200 gamified programs. Gamified programs are proved to motivate the elder to do the training and increase their adherence and compliance. For the caregivers, it is also a convenient tool to design training courses and provide physical and cognition training. In addition, the data of the functional performance can be collected automatically by the system. Therefore, using LongGood interactive system, the caregivers can get the scientific data easily and manage the case's performance systemically. Also, the caregivers can present the elder's progress to their family and the government with objective data instead of subjective observation, and they can adjust the training courses accordingly. We believe that customized training courses will help the elderly to make progress. LongGood developed AI-powered 3D motion sensing techniques for 10 years. We are experienced in using only one motion sensing camera to detect and analyze the body movement. This technique frees the user from the wearable devices, which not only saves setup time, but also prevents contagious infections. What's more, the system collects the multi-user's data automatically by face recognition technique. Thus, the caregivers can train 4 to 6 elders at the same time and get all of their data just after the training. The data includes functional parameters such as a range of motion, intensity, symmetry, and so on. If the caregivers need other indexes of caring, it is discussable. LongGood integrates evaluation and training into one system, which reduces the caregiver's workload. We believe it is the best and cost-effective solution for the healthcare institutions to manage the cases. Furthermore, it helps them to meet the requirement of the policies. LongGood has a powered team to support the system development and business development. The team of LongGood Meditech includes experienced engineers and physicians and therapists. 智瑞成, our CEO, was a visiting scholar of UC Berkeley, and he co-worked with Professor Rosanna, who is a well-known expert in motion sensing techniques. I am a graduate from medical school and managed advanced projects with hospitals. 孟哲时 is an experienced therapist, and he manages the research and development. All the contents of training programs and the algorithm of analysis are supervised by him. Jia Mingzhang is an excellent engineer. He used to work at IBM, and Yu Zezhong leads our sales team to develop the market. Mention to long-term healthcare. Japan is the lead market. We are excited to hear the government of Japan would like to collect the data and use them to provide a better quality of care. To adapt our system to the long-term care institutions in Japan and prove our concept, we collaborate with WellFuture and Polaris. WellFuture has up to 4,000 healthcare institutions in Japan, and Polaris provides caregivers and services and lower link training programs to promote independence. LongGood helps them to collect the data and analyze them. Our aim is to develop a new healthcare model to promote the elders' independence. To show our system and solution to the hospital and the potential partners, we are going to attend this exhibition on September 29th to 30th. We will display the system physical there. If you are interested in our system and the new healthcare model, come talk to us. Here is my contact information. If you would like to contact me directly, welcome to send the email to me and tell your interest. Thank you very much.
Next, Brise Care BV.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Elbly from Brise Care. Today, I'd like to present our next generation of health air purifier, which is very smart and also can handle the very popular topic, pandemic issues. Brise is a company who focus on the environmental intervention for healthier life, and which integrated IoT technologies, domain knowledge of the environment, and also the medical domain know-how to personalize the data for healthy life. Our team is a crossover multiple professional team, including the IT, AIoT, and also the medical professions, and also the photochemical professions. We integrate all the professions together to come out our solution for better environmental intervention solutions. And the team is not only located in Taiwan, but also some of our colleagues located in Europe. We are a company who developed the IoT technology for more than 8 years already. And we developed our own platform, PaaS, for IoT connectivities and device management. On top of that, the applications we focus on the healthier air and the more environmental solutions to the following. So today, the healthier air application SaaS, that's the solution we have done for more than 7 years. And before going into the product itself, let's look at the issues to be solved. The IAQ means the indoor air quality. When we look at the indoor air quality issues, traditionally, normally we solve the issues from the airborne, include the particulates, chemical compounds, and the microbes in the air. So the traditional filtration solutions is use the filter to stop those pollutants in the air on the filter surface. However, there are more issues, not only airflow, but also the surface. And even more the pandemic issues, we know that's not only in the air, but also on the surface. So nowadays, since 3 years ago, we developed a line 2. We named the EPED sanitizer, and to solve the orange parts. And those are the technology, illustration, and the products. Later, I will introduce more on this. So today, our focus will be more on the line 2, EPED technology and sanitizer solutions. So if we look at this image, we can see our perfect case is try to solve the airborne pollutant to purify the surface contaminants. And also at the same moment, people can be present in the same room, and that's a continuous solution, not only one time. However, nowadays in the market, there is no perfect solution to cover the overlapping part. So the EPED is our solution presented to cover both airborne, surface, and also human being can be present over there in the same room. So how to do that? Actually, it's a technology with a UV light as an energy source. And our UV light, not only UVC, but also vacuum UV, which is a stronger energy. And surrounding the UV light, we provide a very specialized narrow photocatalytic materials coated on the surface of the mechanical. And then it will have a chain reactions to generate the hydroxide oxidant, so that the pollutant along with the airflow go inside will be decomposed instantly. And after that, there will be also some anions, negative ions, and also the hydroxide acetate falling outside of device and then flying over inside the room to clean the surface of the object in the room. So we use this EPED technology to design the product. The first product is S1 and S1 Pro. And S1 Pro is a desktop air purifier and also can decompose kinds of virus, including COVID-19. And we got a laboratory test against the COVID-19 virus in Taiwan and some more other bacteria. And this technology and material and also lab tester is cooperated with another company, the Quan Angel Bio, which is founded by Dr. Lin Zhouyan, who is the former minister of the healthcare department of Taiwanese government. And it's a patented technology and integrate quite many pioneer innovations inside. So the same product also passed the SNQ, which is a certificate of the National Quality Award in Taiwan. And we use that since last year in many clinical areas, hospital clinics, and to protect the doctor, to protect the patient, especially during a pandemic time right now. So beyond the desktop version, we are developing another portable version, which can be hanging, portable, also become a desktop, wall-mounted, and with battery, carry out in the cart. So this new model is going to be launched next month on Kickstarter globally, and will be mass produced in Q4, and then delivered to the end user site. So we also welcome any cooperation on this new model in Japanese market. And besides these two models, we have some other models used together with the HVAC system in the ventilation system. And this already used, installed in clinics, in hospitals, and also in schools and offices. And the following two models are the future products. We want to make the same technology onto a cart version and also the locker version, which can be applied in the hospitals, gyms, and offices. So this is a technology comparison against the other purification and the disinfection technologies. I leave this slide for your reference. So any question about those details, we can comment further. So today, we'd like to present our Line 2 technology named EPED to provide a medical level of the sanitization and purification technology, also kinds of product to be offered. And for Japanese market, we are looking for a very good partner for local distribution on the current product, and also could be a kind of joint venture to carry our technology and the know-how over there to be further integrated and do the business locally in Japan. Thank you very much. This is my presentation.
Next, Singular Wings Medical.
Hi, my name is David Lee, the founder and the CEO of Singular Wings. The chronic conditions are everywhere. Along with the aging problem, people live longer lives, but with more or less health issues. They may be from heart disease or breathing-related problems. The pandemic outbreak crisis has just worsened the situation. The group monitoring dashboard we built provided a powerful tool helping people to manage a complex situation over the internet. This solution can be utilized to address the occupational safety and health problem too. The value we provide is an integrated solution to the 4 pain points mentioned above: the breathing, the heart, the public pandemic control, and the occupational safety and health problem. It is a web-based platform connecting to a tiny wearable device which can collect key vital signs, including EKG, respiration, skin temperature, and motions. All the signals are transmitted to the cloud server for instant analysis and then feedback. The first market we dive into is obstructive sleep apnea, so-called OSA or OSAS. This is the disease confirmed with correlation to cardiovascular and metabolism problems. Around 1 billion people worldwide are suffering from sleep apnea, and then testing equipment is very expensive. Therefore, the test itself is also very expensive. Taking the US market, for example, each year around 3.5 million sleep tests are ordered, and actually 80% of them can be done at home. So the sleep test market in the US worth over $11 billion per year. The system is powered by algorithm, AI-powered algorithm, and is capable for high throughput process. It saves considerable time and manpower and supports physicians on medical decision making. The data is collected from real-life environment, and the whole system does improve the relationship between doctors and patients and the quality of lives for both sides. The core technology is a combination of hardware, software, algorithm, and cloud architecture. The sophisticated device collects only required vital signs in the daily life and lively stream them to the server for analysis and feedback. When there is a sign of danger, a symptom, for example, occurs, the algorithm will send alarm upon the event or even ahead of time. The system will generate health check report upon request or on a regular basis. The doctors believe physiological signals can reflect our body situation change. With the help of big data mining, the detection of critical vital signs, we are able to figure out more than what we may see from the surface and what is really happening under the skin. Singular Wings is the only company tackles multiple health problems with a single device. Through the years, we have earned quite some certifications, complying the industrial standards, patents, and awards. Currently, we are conducting 3 clinical trials with 3 medical centers in Taiwan. The clinical trials are designed with physicians for validation of our technologies. As a solution provider, we can be fully flexible. Talking about the business model, we can, when we are pinpointing the medical problems, the hardware can be sold, can be leasing. The standard version of smartphone apps and the dashboard are free for the users. We also provide the SDK for our business partners. The alarm service and the health check report are then payable for the users and is based on subscription. We also link to local offline service provider like a call center in each market. The performance is highly valued by our few system integrated partners. The algorithm is robust and highly accurate and is capable for handling a large number of users simultaneously through internet. SingularWinds is a team with around 20 people. Terence Huang and Jieshi Liao helped me leading the very talented team. The engineers are either from the medical background or from the industry with professions. Something about the landscape of SingularWinds. We will reach around $1 million revenue by end of the year, and by mid of next year, we should be cleared by FDA 510K and the TFDA for Class 2 medical device. Currently, we are exploring the EU market and also Southeast Asia market with our partners now. We will be spending over $3 million in R&D continuously next year, mainly for applying the software medical device, so-called SAMD, on OSA and the CVD cardiovascular disease in the US market. Therefore, we are looking for $3.5 million investment, and we are inviting you to share this goal with us. Of course, we are also looking for business partners for each market. The pharmacy, the health examining center, call center are all welcome. We look for distributors, reps too. Thank you very much. My name is David Lee from SingularWinds Medical.
Next, HomeXin.
Hi all. I'm Jonathan from HomeXin. HomeXin is an intelligent chatbot built online. HomeXin mission is really simple and focused. We provide hospitalized families comprehensive support. And first of all, we start with caregiving. And the first country we start with is our hometown, Taiwan. Taiwan is aging in a very, very fast way. As you can see the chart below, the numbers of hospitalized cases per year is growing rapidly and constantly. But surprisingly, there are over 75% of families aren't given satisfied healthcare support. There are three main problems that is holding back Taiwan's healthcare system, and let me show you about it. First of all, the way we operate caregivers and families, matching or pairing, is very old school. Most of the human power company uses phone calls to find caregivers for families, which is very inefficient and sadly slow. Secondly, the healthcare for hospitalized families is lack of diversity. Families could only find full-day caregiving, which means that the caregivers will stay by the bed for 24 hours every single day. Most families doesn't fit in and it costs more. At last, there's a significant information gap between families and caregivers. There are no two-way communication system or channel. Oftenly, families couldn't make sure the qualification of the caregivers, and at the same time, caregivers couldn't understand the patient's symptoms before they get to the hospitals. Those are all the unsolved problems, but HomeXin find a way to fix it. So as we move on, we are going to tell you more about how HomeXin solved those problems. First of all, since there are 98% of Taiwanese are using Line as their daily app, we built our services online, so it's easier for people to join and use. Since when it comes to hospitalized times, we believe that it's much harder for patient families to learn and download a new app. Although we are only an app, we are only a chatbot, but we are a super powerful and super smart chatbot. On our product, we provide cheaper healthcare solution for different types of the families. Also, we combine AI tech to build a faster and quicker way to find caregivers. So how fast are we? We improved the patient pairing time over 70% compared to the traditional human power company. Also, our team monitors the service quality for families. So let me walk you through very quickly about how we work, how the app works. First of all, users need to choose the healthcare package they want to use and put in their symptoms and features. For example, how much the patient weighs or how much their height. You need to put all the features in so that the machine learning model that we built can analyze which caregiver is the best fit for you in a blink of your eyes. Here's some basic explanation for how we do it and the cut-edging tech that we are using right now, which help us outplay the traditional human power company in matching time speed. Last but not least, HomeXin always keep families updated in every stage. With the help of the chatbot, it's more easier to connect with the families and caregivers. So what we achieved so far, HomeXin has launched it at 2020 December, and luckily the Taiwanese government sees our solution and decided to cooperate with us. And also we signed with 5 different medical centers or hospitals within 6 months. We received over 1,700 orders, and we have 430 qualified caregivers, serving over 29 hospitals. And the satisfied score was 4.5 out of 5. Also, the gross booking has been growing massively. Our gross booking grew 600% in 6 months after we launched, which proved that the business model is scalable and usable. Since there are a little bit more time, I want to share how HomeXin plans in the next 5 years. In the next 5 years, we are not only providing healthcare support, we expect to solve all the problems you will meet during the hospital time, including healthcare, food, transportation, assisted device rental, and home care. For example, when you arrive in the hospital, you can find transportation that you need, and you can order healthy food for the patient, for breakfast or for lunch. And of course, you can find healthcare, and after discharge, you can rent assisted device. All of those will combine in one app, which is HomeXin. From patient to the whole family, or embracing support during hospitalization. We also find that not only Taiwan, but also the whole Asia is aging. Healthcare support, healthcare super app will eventually born, and HomeXin is looking forward to be the one. We are currently looking for US $500K pre-A round fundraising. We will focus in Taiwan till 2023. After that, we target Singapore and Malaysia. So if you are interested in this topic and interested in investing or cooperating with us, please feel free to contact me or add me online. Let's talk more. And really thank you for your time. And I look forward to meeting you soon. Thank you.
Next, ThinkCloud Technology.
Hi, my name is Antonio, and I'm here to introduce ThinkCloud Technologies. And what we do in ThinkCloud Technology is like we are the only e-signature solution that combine biometrics to combine facial biometrics and at the same time validate signers. So what we do pretty much is like use facial recognition before and after to verify that the signers who are signing an agreement are the real ones. So in that way, you can create an easy way. So our mission in ThinkCloud with this product is pretty much simplify the signing agreement process. So agile the process of signing, making it more easy for everybody. So what do we want to solve with this is pretty much nowadays with COVID-19, with digitalization being a trend, pretty much like doing business in an analog way, so like paperwork or like doing scanning or faxing, it become an issue, especially when you're trying to close a deal, when you're trying to do business, when you're trying to pretty much do everything in your daily life that involves like signing documentation. So in that way, there are going to be like also at the same time, this process incurring some cost. This cost, let's say, paperwork, let's say hand power or manpower when you're going to scan, when you're going to send, when you're going to ship some documents, and also the cost they incur to have this document on the storage. So you have to destinate one part of your building. So at the same time, time and efficacy. Let's say for example, we have a customer that is called Xing Realty. So pretty much what they do is like a real estate company, and there are documents that they need to be signed face to face. But there are documents that can be like pretty much are going to be hard when, especially in COVID-19 times. So let's say in this case, the normal case, what they did is once that they want to purchase a house, there are some documentation that they can ask online, and after they ask online this documentation, they're going to offer like a contract. So, but how do they, like normally what they were doing during COVID times that they cannot, so what they do is fax or scan and then send these documents, but like shipping, and then the customer has to print it out or sign it. So this one is the problem about this is security. You don't know if the papers are going to be lost in the way, and also the extra cost that this brings. So with self-design and the product that ThinkCloud created, so what we want to provide is a solution for this kind of customer. So this is what we did, like for Xing Realty. So the customers can communicate with the service, like in the stores through the phone calls, and then the sales agent will prepare all the paperwork in their system. So this system is integrated with self-design, so where it's going to pass through an internal process. So then we'll generate contracts, then they can be delivered to the customer and can be signed electronically to the customer. So in this way, reducing fraud, reducing also the bad experience the customers are having to dealing with paperwork, and also at the same time keep compliant with the transactions, like also like complying with all the regulations, and also at the same time they can see and they can track what the customer is doing in every step. So in that way, for example, a document that it might take 2-3 days to be signed, now it might take 10 minutes or 5 minutes to be signed and read and sign, and then at the same time archiving and in the process, in the internal process. So the business process, like let's say managers have to sign and stuff like this. So this is how our technology works. We combine like traditional PDF, and we verify the customer, like recording a signature video. So recording the video of the person who is signing, and at the same time verifying the signer using facial biometry. So we use, at the same time, we use encryption methods to protect this document, and that this document cannot be altered. So we can use timestamp, we can use private keys, and we can use blockchain to protect this document and to make of this document a unique document. So in terms of why we create this product, is because pretty much we know that there is a big market this market is the addressable market is around $25 million US. And just to mention one number, in 2019, the market size of e-signature, it was 1.5. And with COVID-19, it grew to it's expected to grow to 9 times, 900% the value of this. So you see for 2023, it will grow to 9.1 billion. So there is a big gap still that we can try to target. And then we are in a position, as I mentioned, ThinkCloud is a Taiwanese company. So we are in a position of strength. So because one of the areas that is growing and there is growing very fast is Asia Pacific and the greater Asia. So they are adopting these signatures very fast. So these are our competitors, and our competitors pretty much what they have is let's say the biggest one is DocuSign with 70% of the market share and having a revenue of 900, but they only have 500,000 users generating this. So let's say Adobe or let's say Signout, they just have 5% of the market share or 6% of the market share, and they can generate that revenue. So what we are targeting is, and we believe that we have a better solution than them, and that it can be easy deployable for big enterprises, for small enterprises. So that's what, and we can prove that just in let's say in 2020, while we let's say our product have 3 years of being in the market, and we have reached 650,000 in revenues in 2020, and this only with only 3 salesmen, and focuses only on for example generating documents, selling documents to enterprises. So here we can see, for example, we sign around 550,000 documents per month, and let's say in average, some of our customers, let's say if you are going to use documentation for account opening in banks, so they can reduce a process from 1 to 1.2 hours to 8 minutes. So then an average of 10 million pages are saved by customers. So please imagine, so how much representing cost for them, just not fixed cost and or tangible cost. So also intangible costs like time. So these are some of our customers and that they are using our product. So we can see here that they are integrating our solution, and they are using face-to-face. And we can see there is a big families hospitals. We have also police offices using our solution, insurance institution, banks, securities banks, real estate. So our product is a product that everybody can use, and that everybody can agilize their flow and work. So at the same time, we protect our product, and we have created an IP strategy. So we can see here that we have 17 patents in around the globe, including Taiwan, US, China, Singapore, and Japan, and we have been awarded around the globe too, and we get certification. So these are our business models in on-premises, SaaS, and APIs, and this is pretty much our team. We are a team of 20 people, and we expect to grow in Southeast Asia and become one of the largest companies in Southeast Asia that provide e-signature solution. Thank you very much.
Next, Uniigym.
Hi everyone, I am Jaden from Uniigym. We are actually a new generation of interactive fitness content platform. We can understand the smart home fitness is going to be a global trend before or after COVID-19. And we try to solve the problem, like people always stay at home and cannot get the very interactive feedback from training, expensive equipment, etc. So we provide a new generation of solutions, which is very convenient, get plenty of content you can use, and also very interactive and with the motion corrections, and finally, very affordable and interesting. So we have two type of products. One is Unihome, which is provide a cable and set-top box service, which you can use to use at home in the living room. Another one is a cell phone, Unicell, which you can carry the mobile phone and use the service anytime, anywhere you want. Obviously, the most important feature is with Unihome and Unicell, you do not need to purchase any other hardware equipment or extra devices to use our solution. And so you can easily do exercise anywhere. So please have a look at our video.
Uniigym AI technology.
So you can see you can actually using our service and mobile phone connect to a TV with plenty of contents you want. With the moment, we have already got more than 1,800 contents online, and we produce about 60 different programs every month. And use only 3 seconds, you can capture your body skeleton and correct your body posture with the one of trainers. So you will get your score in real time. So you can see all your real-time score can be shown on the screen, and all the posture can foresee. And you got your final leaderboard compared with others, and you got your heart rate statistics, and you got your correction as well. So you will be able to see how good you are and where to correct.
Effective.
So as I say, we provide the Unihome service. You only simply use your set-top box at home, can play something like Xbox, this kind of sport games, and in your living room without any hardware purchase. And with a mobile phone, we simply use the camera in your mobile phone. So you virtually just use them. You can virtually download our app from Google Play or Apple Store. Simply just download and pay for this monthly fee. Very affordable monthly fee. You can have a mass amount of content, interactive, gamified content from everywhere in the world. So our core technology can be described as one is the motion detection. We have a very efficient and very light code body detection AI algorithms. Also, we have this cloud computing structure. So you can have a very easy hardware device. You only need a very lightweight hardware device. So you can using our services. And finally, we have an AI engine to generate all this multimedia and post-production effect. So we'll make your training program very interesting and interactive. So we have our trainers in every different aspects, in every different disciplines. So you will have a most up-to-date content all the time. Compared with other solutions, in terms of the hardware requirements, in terms of the course number or monthly fee, we are all in the leading positions. So we have our partners all over the world, including China. We're working with the biggest telecom operator, China Telecom in Taiwan. We're working with leading operators in China as well in Singapore and Hong Kong. We are trying to expanding to other market as well. So our roadmap is we just finished our pre-A run, and we are aiming for our A run in early next year. Myself, I'm working as a computer graphic designer, and we have a very strong team in various technology aspects. Our recent traction, including we got this Microsoft GSIC award. We also have win the champion from the Sport Administration of Taiwan, and we also are the champion of high spin. And so this is our most recent tractions. We also winning this most valuable investment award in Taira Demo Day. So in terms of our fundraising size, we are hoping to raise about $6 million for our A run. And we are looking for future partners in two aspects. One is B2B business partner in all very different countries. We're also looking for our A-run investors from international financial institution as well. Thank you very much. This is my presentation.
Next, Taiwan RedEye Biomedical.
Hi, this is RedEye. We have a technique that can detect hidden blood in feces or urine. This enables people to get an early warning of colorectal cancer or kidney-related disease. Early warning for early treatment can increase survival rate and the death rate. According to statistics, the new cases of colorectal cancer each year is over 1.8 million globally. The mortality rate ranks in second place. As to kidney disease, Taiwan spent over 50 billion NT dollars of insurance expenditure on people who suffer from kidney disease. The dialysis rate in Taiwan is #1 in the world. Colonoscopy is the golden standard to diagnose colorectal cancer by discovering tumors or polyps in the colon or rectum. However, colonoscopy is invasive. The pain that comes along with the colonoscopy makes patients feel afraid and stressed. There is one screening method called IVOBT. IVOBT utilizes immunochemical principle to detect hidden blood. However, the IVOBT needs to collect feces samples. People usually do IVOBT once in 2 years. The tumor or polyps may not bleed on the day of sample collection. Even though the tumor or polyps in the colon or rectum bleed, the blood stick on the stool does not distribute evenly, which can be missed during sample collection. All the situations above can cause false negative results. Compare our products and patents with others. RedEye does not need to collect any samples and is chemical-free. RedEye focuses on using photoelectrical method to detect hemoglobin. It has equal sensitivity compared to IVOBT, but without sample collection. Our product is more user-friendly. The convenience of our product can increase screening frequency for those in need. Increasing screening frequency can provide a monitoring result for early warning. Our product can be packed as a module and integrated into smartphone, handheld device, and toilet. Currently, RedEye is a portable sensor that can directly test the fluid in the toilet. People can use RedEye at home or the long-term care center. We designed a holder which includes wireless charger, air dry fan, and sterilizing. The probe is hydrophobic. The filter clip can fix the filter for feces testing, but no filter is required for urine test. Urine test is recommended once a week. Feces test is recommended once a month. This is the future plan of RedEye. We focus on research and develop optical detection that do not require sample collection. Our goal is to achieve health enhancement and prevention, as well as health management for chronic disease. RedEye team is a multidisciplinary team. We have experts focused on different professions. Our team dedicates our efforts to inventing home-use sensing device. We hope people can increase examination frequency to detect early symptoms of diseases and get proper treatment as early as possible. These are the press articles about RedEye. RedEye had participated in several overseas exhibitions. RedEye owns certificates of ISO, BICC, FCC, CE, etc. We welcome partners. Thank you.
Giant Power Technology Biomedical.
Hello everyone, I'm Jason from Giant Power Technology Biomedical Corporation, and today I will be presenting the pitch for our company. Giant Power Technology Biomedical Corporation was founded in July 2015, and we specialize in cardiovascular health. Our target customers are mainly in the health industry, which has been rapidly growing over the years, with a global market size of over $640 billion. We decided to focus on cardiovascular health because we realized that cardiovascular disease has become a massive problem everywhere. Cardiovascular disease is the second leading cause of deaths in places like Taiwan and Japan. However, in the US, cardiovascular disease is the top cause of deaths with economic costs of over $360 billion. And the World Health Organization also mentions that cardiovascular disease is the #1 cause of deaths worldwide. Going to the hospital for a checkup usually requires a reservation in advance, and people will have to spend a lot of time and money to get their treatment, especially during COVID-19. Hospital resources have become very, very limited, and going to the hospital has become even riskier than ever. Cardiovascular health devices in the market have limited measurement features and only provide results without providing any further solutions. Not just that, consumer electronics, which include cardiovascular health functions, also tend to have inaccuracies. These problems have made such devices unable to effectively achieve the goals of preventing cardiovascular disease. There are many factors which can cause cardiovascular disease. It's not just heart rate or blood pressure. It can also be caused by even the smallest things, such as diet, sleep problems, or even stress. In fact, cardiovascular disease can happen to anyone, anytime, without even the slightest warning, and can even cost your life on first try. But you don't have to worry. We are here to become your health partner. Our product, Congo ECG device, can quickly measure many functions related to your cardiovascular health. It presents traditional Chinese medicine in a scientific way, using signals from the finger artery to perform a 120-second non-invasive measurement. Our product is more than just your typical ECG measurement device. It can also measure various functions related to your cardiovascular health, including elasticity, fatigue, your sleep quality, be it in short term or long term, your water intake, as well as your stress and energy levels. We aim to promote our product to a wider audience. Therefore, we are developing a new function to analyze your health condition based on a very popular game called Pokemon. This function allows you to train your own health, which means to become the trainer of your own health, just like you becoming the trainer of your creatures in Pokemon. This function analyzes your elasticity, fatigue, your short-term sleep condition, and your water intake to determine an animal which closely describes your current health condition. This function encourages you to make improvements to your lifestyle in order to improve your health and make sure your health is at top-notch condition each and every day. Measurement data is transmitted to your smartphone via Bluetooth, then sent to the cloud, which analyzes the data and provides you with an easy-to-understand report. We not only provide a device, but we also provide solutions to improve your health. Measurement reports can be integrated with partners such as clinics, hospitals, and pharmacies, which can provide related products and services designed to improving your health. Those with problems can go to partner hospitals or clinics for further diagnosis, or pharmacies for remote services. Based on how ECG leads work and where should the positive and negative terminals be placed in each ECG lead, Congo allows for flexible ECG measurement range from leads 1 to 3. We perform comparisons of Congo ECG device with various devices in the market. Clinical trials with hospital equipment prove that Congo ECG device has an accuracy rate of over 95%, and the results can be used as reference by doctors. We also perform trials on consumer electronics, such as Apple Watch. However, the results from Apple Watch aren't promising enough, since the size of the button, known as the crown on Apple Watch, which acts as input for its ECG function, can cause the finger to tremble during measurement. One single movement means unstable ECG results. Congo has the same degree of accuracy as hospital equipment, is easy to use, and is affordable, which allows for measurement anytime, anywhere. But what stands out is that COMGO combines the features of many cardiovascular health devices into just one device the size of a thumb. COMGO analyzes features that others don't, such as long-term sleep condition, your water intake sufficiency, and most importantly, we integrate with follow-up solutions to improve your cardiovascular health. We compare COMGO and many cardiovascular health devices in the market through many factors. From these tables, we can see that COMGO really is a device which stands out when compared with many other devices through many factors. COMGO has saved over 100 people who are actually at risk of contracting cardiovascular disease. Our reports can analyze causes of cardiovascular health problems from many aspects and help people solve these problems. We have one case here, a 32-year-old banking assistant with a sign of gym coach who claims having anemia since he feels dizzy all the time. However, after we tested him, we found out sinus pauses in the ECG readings, as you can see in the ECG reading right there. We referred him to a cardiologist who confirmed he has serious heart problems, which will require surgery. But what's surprising was he was about to run a marathon 3 days after we tested him. Other cases include a company executive who has atrial fibrillation, which is caused by long-term sleep problems and his lifestyle, and the principal of an institution who has trigeminy detected during testing. Eventually, all 3 cases were saved from cardiovascular disease after referral to hospitals, further checking by hospital doctors, and treatment. Our business model revolves around making medical devices that meet standards and are affordable, providing cloud services where customers can choose a service plan based on their needs, and providing customized solutions for improving your cardiovascular health. We partner with leading pharmaceutical companies and are currently developing health supplements, and we will be partnering with other businesses to provide more customized health improvement solutions. COMGO has a wide range of use cases and applications, which allows for different establishments to know people's health and provide any required assistance to improve their health condition. We partner with various businesses as shown, which opens endless business opportunities. We also provide customized services to partners, allowing partners to mix and match our services to fulfill their product demands. COMGO ECG device is on its way to a Class 2 medical device license from Taiwan's FDA, and we expect receiving the license very soon. We have over 20 partners in Taiwan and abroad, with more to come in the future. The key members in our company are General Manager Mr. Suhon Chao, who has over 25 years of experience in electronics and machinery, and Chief Consultant Dr. Chin-Kun Sen, a Chief Cardiologist in one of Taiwan's leading hospitals. We partner with numerous experts in both medical and academic institutions. We have received numerous awards and recognitions in several countries, and we are currently applying for 3 patents each in Taiwan, Japan, and the US. In the next 1-2 years, we will be developing new products and add new features to existing products, such as HRV, as well as expand to Japan and the Southeast Asia market. In the next 2-3 years, we will apply for US FDA medical device license, find partners for the US market, as well as invest in a new workspace and GMP plant. And we aim to reach IPO and expand to the US in 3 to 5 years. Our goal is to detect health problems earlier so that improvements can be made as soon as possible. We believe that our solution can help reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases from happening, and we can help people live a healthy life. Thank you for your attention, and we wish everyone good health and happy life. Thank you.
Next, Health to Think.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Ed Dang. I am the co-founder and CEO of Health to Sync, also known as Sync Health in Japan. We are Asia's leading digital therapeutics provider. So we've built the largest digital network of patients and healthcare providers in Asia. On this network, we are now developing a portfolio of digital therapeutics that provide personalized, scalable, and data-driven chronic disease management. Few highlights: we are the DTX leader. We have 2 DTX in the pipeline for diabetes and cardiovascular. This is a large and growing market with a total available market of 30 billion. And we are the undisputed leader with a track record of 720,000 registered users and 240 hospitals and clinics using our software across Taiwan, Japan, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Malaysia. We target to hit 1 million registered users by 2022. This is the problem we're trying to solve. As you can see in Taiwan, 5 of the top 8 healthcare expenditures by our national health is directly or indirectly related to chronic disease. It's not cancer, but chronic disease. Very, very similar in Japan, because I think both countries are facing a silver aging economy, as well as rising chronic disease causes. So this is a huge problem to society. Now, we started with diabetes because it's a data disease. As you can see here, diabetics have a lot of different data inputs to manage. And historically, only 10% of patients use pen and paper. So this is how software can help. Not to mention, we will now help track diet, exercise, blood pressure, and sleep, which wasn't trackable historically. There's another personal reason to this. Even though I come from a family of doctors, a lot of the senior members and my uncles and aunts are type 2 diabetics. So this gives me a 52% chance of being diabetic myself. So here's our solution. We have a mobile app called Sync Health that engages and captures data. It also, that's how we engage patients. On the bottom left, the app is compatible with 80 types of different devices: glucose meters, blood pressure meters, trackers, insulin pens, the Abbott Libre sensor. When the data is captured, we send it to the cloud for the doctor to use and see. So that's why we have a doctor decision support console. With all the data that we capture, we run analytics and algorithms on our analytics platform. And from the algorithms, we then serve the patients through the app and the doctors. Besides the doctors and the patients on the right as our immediate users, we actually connect the whole ecosystem to the doctors and the patients. So as you can see here, we work with pharmaceutical companies on the bottom, device companies, insurance companies, and ultimately, as I shared, our goal is to create a digital therapeutics that we can seek payment and reimbursement from the public payer. We have a lot of real-world evidence and outcomes to demonstrate what we've done. So starting in Taiwan, we can connect up to 80% of Taiwan's clinics and data from the clinics. So this includes prescription data, behavior data from the app, profile of the patients, and lastly, when we have the user and the doctor's consent, we can collect to the lab data that gives us a complete chronic profile of the patients. On the top left, we've been approved by JMIR, which is a very famous publication, to demonstrate how when users use our app, they do much better than patients that don't use our app. From the lab data we've collected, we can do chronic kidney progression analysis. We've done analysis on behavior impact of patients. And lastly, we've been able to compare how drugs, insulin, and how that correlates behavior and the outcomes of patients. On this page, we've demonstrated, circled in red in the middle, of how 60 clinics in Taiwan, when they use us, they actually do better than the average clinics and hospitals in Taiwan, directly comparing diabetes care and care of cholesterol and blood pressure. So to talk about our opportunity in DTX, I mentioned how heart failure, stroke, diabetes, and chronic kidney disease is a huge health burden for payers like Japan and in Taiwan. So basically, from all the data that we've collected, from all the sensors that we've made ourselves compatible to, we are now building preventative services for the user so that when they engage on our app, when they use the data and the sensors, we can build predictive algorithms to reduce risk and reduce complications, potentially saving huge costs for insurance companies at the government level and the private level. We've also announced partnerships with Sanofi to take our first DTX specifically for insulin patients to the world, starting in Taiwan, Japan, Asia, and then the Middle East after that. We've also partnered with Novo Nordisk in Japan to deliver a digital patient support program for diabetics as well. So in the end, I'm joined by my co-founder, Ken Lai, who is head of our product. He also comes from a family of doctors. He's a Stanford computer scientist. Our headquarters is in Taiwan. We have an office in Japan. We have an office in Malaysia. And our total staff is at 52 right now. We also have a lot of very strong medical, strategic, and business advisors that advise us. So in the end, this is the call to action for our service, Sync Health. After diabetes, we are getting into cardiovascular diseases like blood pressure, like heart failure, as well as chronic kidney diseases. We are seeking partnerships around the world, but definitely in Japan, that will help grow our business. We welcome referrals to join our management team, to join our team in Taiwan and Japan. Lastly, in order to grow our business beyond Taiwan and Japan, we are looking to raise more funds to help with our geographic expansion, as well as the funds to help increase our team members. So if you're interested to know more about our business, again, my contact is at the bottom here. My name is Ed Dang. Again, I'm the co-founder and CEO. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for your attention. The first session of presentation has come to the end. Please take a break, and the next session will start after 10 minutes. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Taiwan Smart Health Innovation Day. Our second session of presentation is about to start. Now, please welcome the next startup, Sinopulsar Technology.
Good day. I'm Alvin Wu, is a Sinopulsar CEO. I'd like to introduce a revolution solution, smart textile solution for home care and nursing care. Help people to pursue health life. This size is show manpower shortage is a worldwide issue for medical care. In home care, caregiver is not professional and his attention is distracted. So many housework he cannot care by real time. In nursing center, too many patients cause nursing staff have a heavy workload. It reduces the quality of medical care. This page is our solution provide the remote and real-time care by detection and warning system to do continuous care, reduce loading and risk, using comfortable textile as a holder or carrier. It make it easy play. It very important to provide reconfirm system by video. In remote care system is this very important. This size is introduced nurse-made combination which are produced. Smart clothes, stomach, pant, diaper, 3 types. When abnormal is detected, red and the sound sign are alert. The other style are normal. One module in one app. Very simple and very easy use. This slide shows all the solution 10 detection functions are built. The most important function, it can be detect temperature, humidity, breathe, wake up, leave the bed, kick off the blanket. All these functions are baby care very important function. So have 10 functions in one module, one app. This size shows the more application for app. We have provide 4 type app. for different applications. Nursemaid can show all the detection signal. Baby get up can reconfirm by video, play MP4 or wake up a piece. Temperature tracker for anti-epidemic. Outdoor for anti-loss in outdoor training for kindergarten. This slide is show the comparison all the wearable product. Nursemaid series provide more functions in one module as a sales at customer side. Create a long tail model when one function is buy-in. You see the table left side. Nursemaid can detect urine and feces, temperature, breathe, lead back, anti-loss, kill off, blanket, wake up, video reconfirm, a piece by MP4. These slides show our plan for cooperation model. Four type cooperation model. The first, distributor with a Sinopulsar brand. The second, whole brand. The third, customized ODM. Fourth, invest Sinopulsar. Sinopulsar can deeply and relationship. This picture show how it's me. And this our president Tsai, and this the administrator head of science and technology. They encourage our successful in innovation. This picture shows Innovation Application Award. It's me. This picture shows our vice president. This our vice president visit our booth. It is it, and this show the hospital. Thank you.
Next, Cloudmed.
Hello, I'm Brian from Cloudmed. We provide global digital health platform for telemedicine and home health care. And it's well known that the most of the medical expenses on the chronic diseases. So this market is very huge. And but not many people understand that all the people need the health improvement solutions. Like in the baby, they want to prevent the sudden death, and even in the children or in adults, they need this kind of health care or emotional control. And of course, the silver people, they must need the health care to improve their life. But there's no suitable solutions in the market. So what can we provide? Actually, when the users, they need the health care requirement, we can provide a cloud platform. And we connected the users to the experts like doctor, like caregivers. So the users can use our unique device to upload their data through their mobile app interface, and then use our unique algorithm to measurement, and then to analyze the algorithm. And 3, actions. And 4, we give them consultations. So with this health loop, they can become healthier. So our advantage is that our products cover the age from 0 to 80-year-old. So from eye care is the heart health monitoring, and the 24 cards is weight management, and the smartening and the Kiki is for baby and the silver people monitoring. All the things are data-driven with our AI technology. And this is our integrated end-to-end approach. In order to provide very good consultations for our users, we provide several tools like report, content, and kind of coaching to let our users to take very efficient actions to improve their health, like exercise, like jogging, like diet. So we also provide a personalized user experience. This is our app. This is 24 cards app, and this is our eye care app. So our app is very unique and very user-friendly. So what can we provide our benefits for our users? And for this plot, we can understand there's one user uses our eye care, and they measure his body conditions over 1 year, and we found that his blood pressure is lowered down by 5.3% and 4.2%. And also his heart rate is reduced about 12.2%. This is because we provide him a very useful actions to let him improve his health. Another benefit that you can see, we test 100 people for 28 days, and the average reduction for weight is 2.8 kilogram, and the average saving is $150. So our product is very useful to get the performance and the cost reduction. So now we have a very proven successful selling record around the world. Now we serving our customers over 50 countries, and we have over 10,000 members use our cloud service. And we also have 1.5 million health data in our cloud, and we will achieve $1.5 million revenue this year. So this is our business model. We're not just selling the hardware. Actually, our hardware is very cost effective. The price is around $49 to $99, and we provide a service to charge about $1 to $1.99 per month. In the future, we want to pursue to give more improvement solution to charge over $100 per month. In the long term, we want to provide a very useful prediction report to charge about $1,000. So this is our revenue and growth prediction. This is our revenue is here, and we would like to expect IPO for 2 years later. Okay, This is our executive team, and we have the electronics and the medical experts, and we are from Science Park, so we have a very strong executive capability to mass production and the marketing. And this is our commercial office, and our R&D center is in Hsinchu, and our manufacturing is in Southern Science Park of Taiwan. Thank you for your attention.
Next, Vida.
Hello, I'm Han. I'm the founder of WalkCare. Now, WalkCare Telehealth is a smart social network for digital healthcare solution and care supporting. And right now we are in super aging era. So the big issue is how to support the increasing caregivers to solving their problems. For example, in Taiwan, the total populations of caregivers in Taiwan, we have 7.5 million in Taiwan. So we just create a future imagination of elderly care. The first is a digital applications, and second is for personal health management, and the third is online professional services. And WalkCare is a social network, and this social network is also an AI. So AI can analyze every member's behaviors. When user runs high risk, the AI will notify their friends or even the physicians or healthcare workers. So WalkCare can also record and checking health data. For example, daily activity, blood pressure, vital signs. Totally, we can record nearly 100 different types of data. For example, daily informations, environmental informations, medical record, or personal health record like that. And we create a framework of digital healthcare. We establish the data convergence and data-driven solution based on the PHR, medical history, social behavior, IoT devices, and we provide an AI analytics engine to achieve the health risk predictions and health promotion plannings in WalkCare. So WalkCare AI, we can combine the multivariate indicators and analyze by our rural engines, machine learning engines, and natural language processing engines. So we can provide semantic health estimations and providing a specific recommendation, healthcare service recommendations. And WalkPro is a platform for medical experts to providing digital healthcare and education service in WalkCare. So the medical experts, they join in WalkCare by WalkPro. They can very easily to provide online consultations, online speech, or online health education videos to their patients. It seems like a medical versions TikTok. So right now in WalkCare, we have more than 1,300 online experts in 15 healthcare fields, like doctors, physicians, nurses, dietitians, OT, PT, or Chinese medicine doctors in WalkCare for providing online digital health service. And also for general public, the WalkCare is already deployed over 200 communities in Taiwan in different areas. So WalkCare providing these communities in 2020 and 2021, we already create more than 3,000 online courses and over 30,000 participating join in these online services and online courses. So for these communities, we provide them, the first is videos for caregivers for their capacity buildings. And the second is for elderly people, we provide them the live lecture, healthcare lectures. And the third, if they run high risk, they can also make an appointment for one-on-one online consultation with medical experts. And moreover, for the more detailed health investigations, we set up a role we call online healthcare instructors. Those mentors is providing the service by nurse or social workers, so they can make a more detailed investigation in those communities via online remote services. So we want to create a proactive model for the healthcare in community. So this is an example to show you how the health investigator instructor the services online. So you can see the instructor, they can communicate with elderly people by internet, by remote technology. And this happens in communities, not in the hospital. So we empower the community to providing, we empower the community and the caregivers to use the kind of healthcare services in their local place. In this COVID-19 pandemic periods, WACARE we also providing serious online healthcare lectures for general public, which including the dementia care, nutrition, muscle building, or rehab. So this, so we have totally more than hundreds participating in each courses online. So the elders, right now they are used to join these courses online and increasing their information technology use capacities. So in summary, the WACARE we are the only telehealth solution with comprehensive functions in Taiwan. So we provide P2P online consultation, video streaming, live lectures, personal health data recording, or medical data collections, and also the AI prediction engines. And we have abundance of online multi-health professionals with over 1,300 certificated healthcare professionals. And WACARE, we have a rich practical application and experiments. In these 10 years experience of research and practical applications, we already published more than 40 academic articles in different journals. And we have very rich cooperation experiments with governmental institutions, hospitals, or healthcare organizations, and conduct over 200 communities in Taiwan to prove our services. And we have ability to expand our service to overseas because we already have a multi-language interface for the foreign medical experts and the other public peoples. So this is WACARE. We created digital health at WACARE. Thank you for your listening.
Next, Novo Orthopedics.
Hi, my name is Henry, and I'm the COO of Novo Orthopedics. Today, I'm going to introduce you iRehab. 5 keywords to elaborate: post-operation, digital health, telerehabilitation, service platform, and data. Remember your last medical experience? How does it feel? Do you feel the same way with the doctor or the patient in the picture? Poor communications between physician and patients leads to the gap. This pie chart demonstrates the overall rehab market landscape. The total market has reached up to $36 billion in 2019, and half of them comes from sports medicine and orthopedics. Among them, global telerehab markets is forecasted with incredible 19% compound annual growth rate. Also, with the global minimal invasive surgery markets continue growing for the next 5 years, these patients have great motivation pursuing fewer complications, quicker recovery, good results, and shorter hospital stays. This is the patient journey after surgery. They'll need wound care and nutrition advice from nurses for the first 2 weeks. After that, they'll need passive and active rehabilitation coaching from physical therapists to increase their range of motion, which is the most important part of the journey because we all know that it's tough but not painless. People get frustrated and easily give up during this period. Few months later, when they finally get back to their basic function, they'll need muscle training to gain their musculoskeletal strength to further protect their joints. And when everything's remote, a platform that connects all these stakeholders and data become important. So let's assume that we already have the platform. Who's gonna pay for it? Is it hospital, surgeon, or the patient? It may not present short-term profit for the hospital, and caregivers are service providers who should actually get paid. So the user pays seems to be the most reasonable option, especially for those who has private insurance. However, when it comes to patients, they want more. Not only wound care and motion rehab, but also nutrition supplements, neuromuscular electrostimulation, and fitness programs are all important for them. It seems like no product or service could meet their request. Well, the good news is we have it now. iRehab provides a total solution for post-operational patients. Through our CRM platform, the healthcare providers could reach out to you anytime and anywhere. And it just feels like you have your personal medical team in your home who care about you all the time. We report your pain score, wound picture, functional score every day, and provides medical consultation and physical training program with IMU wearable devices. All these could be done through a pad and our app. iRehab contains 3 core services. Our CRM system figures out small possible problems as soon as possible and solve them immediately, bundled with smart rehab, braces, electrostimulator, and nutrition supplements so that users are satisfied, increase user engagement, and earn their trust through the whole time. We also take user feedback seriously. During our latest survey in May, around 400 questionnaires are delivered to our early users. 96% adherence rate, 9.3 out of 10 satisfaction rate, and 91 net promotion score are huge approval for iRehab. And we truly believe we create our value to both patients and caregivers. Physical therapy for post-operation has not changed in the last 60 years. The infrastructure needs to be transformed with new technologies involved, and COVID-19 accelerates the process. The paradigm shift is foreseeable. When remote healthcare problems become a standard routine, decentralized structure may lead to more sensors and data collectors. Here's our growing roadmap, and we're now at the middle of the arrow. We have established a workable business model and is expanding our platform to other surgeons in Taiwan. In the near future, we want to collect more valuable data and includes artificial intelligence for exercise suggestions. Meanwhile, collaborates with insurance company and cut into the chronic rehabilitation market. We will go abroad after seed round and starting from Asia Pacific areas and enter US markets after our Series A funding. We are now looking for a $1 million angel round investment, and this money may help us build up sales force and optimize our solutions so that we are able to dominate the Taiwanese market. Here's our team members. Jia Wei and Wei Ming are our co-founders. Jia Wei is also an experienced orthopedic surgeon and Stanford Taiwan Biomedical Program Fellow, dedicated in biodesign, while Wei Ming is a senior hardware engineer from Google Verily, experienced in implantable biosensors. Connie is our clinical relationship manager, who is also a nurse practitioner. Wei Xun is our software developer. Sebastian and Steve take part in our business development with their yearly experience in medical device markets. Our mission is to restore the joy of life. We provide smart solutions to improve continuum of care. If you are interested in our solution, please send us an email. We will reach out to you as soon as possible. And we are at Novo Orthopedics. Thank you.
Next, SiriuXense.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ruby, co-founder of SiriuXense. SiriuXense is a startup based in Taiwan focusing on home care intelligence. To be more specific, our core technology, bioacoustic, the sound hybrid sensor with algorithm and data-driven platform, it can be applied to fetal care, baby monitor, adult health management, and even elderly care for chronic diseases. But we start from the very beginning of life, fetal care. So nowadays, pregnant women spend most of their time at home or work. However, there's no solution for them to take care of their unborn child. So even for a hospital visit, there's a huge gap in between of them. Statistically speaking, most of the fetal threat can be prevented by continuously fetal heart rate and fetal movement that is over 20 minutes to hours. But again, nowadays, we don't have this kind of solution for them to use it at home. So our solution is a multi-sensor hybrid wearables. It's pretty lightweight, as you can see, just like a small watch, 70 grams. Put it on the belly of the pregnant woman, and you can feel the vitals of the fetus. And it's safe and passive. We have already passed the medical level safety regulation, IEC 60601 with biocompatibility. And we now have millions of fetal heartbeat database and ongoing beta testers in Taiwan. So as you can see, this is our mobile service. From the left-hand side, that's the caring session. When you care for your fetus, you can monitor the fetal heartbeat, fetal movement, and monitor heart rate, and even broadcast the real, authentic fetal heartbeat at the same time. And after each caring session, you can get a meaningful trend analysis. And we even combined it with the pregnancy journal. So currently, we have our algorithm verification in hospital that's compared with the in-hospital gold standard CTG. So the green line is the CTG and ours is the red one. So you can see the accuracy rate is actually over 95% that is qualified for TFDA or FDA technical application. That's 3 hours long database. We have also interviewed a bunch of OB/GYN. They are all very supportive for our device and service. They say that OB/GYN isn't always there for the pregnant women. So they must have this kind of self-health awareness at home. And one of our beta testers, she has this condition called cord around the neck for her unborn child. So she's really worried, and she's glad that she had this device for her, especially after she got vaccinated, and she had this device for her to take care of her Stella at home. So as for our market and business model, we have a subscription-based model from basic to premium to pro. That is according to different needs of our users, like higher risk, higher cost. And we now have ongoing MOU discussion with our channels and media and brands. And our manufacturer is one of the Apple supply chain in Taiwan. So the quality is qualified. So, and we hope more strategic partner to join us in this ecosystem, since pregnant is a really complicated things like supplements, nutrition, and clothes. So the unique thing about our device is our continuous care and human-centered design. Other solution like fetal Doppler that it emits energy toward the fetus, so that's not recommended by the FDA to use it at home. And another wearable that is for over 32 gestation week, and it's only clean for 5 minutes. That's not continuous care. And the other one, you can only use it while sleeping, but ours, you can even use it while you are sick or you are really worried about your child. And the other one is only one spot, so you have to search for where is the fetal heartbeat is. That's not very convenient. And I'm also really happy to announce we have our second product line, that's Baby Melody. So for this one, we use the same core technology, and you just put it on the diaper. You can also monitor the newborn's vitals, and also know when you should change the diaper and the posture, and you know why she or he is crying. So as you can see, our device is software and hardware integration with clinical study. So there are a lot of things we have to do in the future to put these two devices into a market. So now we have an angel round fundraising at the end of this year. So for us, we have decade of experience developing biosensors, and also have a lot of cooperation with the hospitals in Taiwan and even overseas. So if you're interested in joining us in this new landscape of healthcare, please do not hesitate to contact us. So thank you.
Smart Aging Tech.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jersey Lee. I'm the project manager of Jubo. It is my honor to be here to do the presentation to you. Hope you will enjoy it. As all of you have known that we are facing a challenge of aging society that we haven't met before. As demonstrated, the increasing of elderly dependency ratio indicate insufficient number of caregivers in the future, especially in developed countries. One more problem is that 60% of the caregivers' time is spent on indirect care, including doing nursing records, communication, and administration. The need for the better and human-centered care environment is significant. What is more, as the time passes, the market is growing. It is estimated that there are 443 billion market size in the US. So a better care environment is needed. We devote to change the current situation. It was professional care, and following that, care digitization is undergoing. Now, Jubo would like to create a platform to connect all the stakeholders in the care loop. It is a new ecosystem for future on-demand care and personalized care. Jubo began with a university research project in Taiwan University. In 2018, it was founded and raised 2.5 million led by Taiwanese government. Jubo won the National Innovation Award in 2019. In 2020, Jubo raised additional 7 million, and we are aiming to overseas markets right now. We are a team from all around the world, and all sorts of the backgrounds. There are 4 teams, including research team, R&D team, design team, customer success team, and data science. People graduate from different universities around the world, including Stanford, MIT, and Taiwan University. Here is the Jubo solutions. We provide our solution to long-term care industry, including facilities cares, daycare, and home care. Next year, Jubo Space will be officially launched. All the solutions are empowered by AI and nursing information system. There are mainly 4 products in our solutions. First of all, Smart Charlie. It automates vital signs measurement, data, and transfer to the cloud in real time. The abnormality vital sign will be detected. Secondly, care management is a product help all the professions communicate smoothly, including handover records, schedule of residents, and other emergent information are sent to their mobile in real time. Thirdly, Family Chatbot is a product help remote families access their information of their loved one in real time with their mobile. Fourth, Smart Needs is a product cover all the records that nursing staff need to take while doing their job. With the smart input, they can work much more efficiently. Here's the usage scenarios. After the measurement, all the data will be automatically saved in the cloud. Nursing staff will do the record with the smart needs, and those important information will be shared to other professionals to help them work efficiently. On the other hand, remote families also can reach the information in real time. Jubo AI solution. There are 3 categories of Jubo AI. 2 important parts will be introduced in this presentation. First of all, vital sign abnormality detections. It provides personalized vital sign to avoid some missing judgment. It reaches 80% accuracy, 5% increase in accuracy than traditional method. Secondly, visual image diagnosis. The AI function is visual image diagnosis. What output would be provided, including color, shape, size, and stage. With this Bassor AI assistant, nursing staff can save their time a lot and work efficiently based on the feedback of our client. Lastly, feedbacks from the client. Jubo has validated the solution in Taiwan and reached 10% market penetration. There are 3 main feedbacks from our client that shows the importance of our product, including time saved, staff satisfaction, and care risk mitigated. And about our overseas market. In North American market, we cooperate with the point-click care, which is the biggest EHR systems with more than 2,100 facilities to reach the market. Secondly, we cooperate with the Vida Coffe Care Home as a validations. Lastly, Jubo solution is fully HIPAA compliant right now, which is really important in North American market. About the market in Asia, we take vial validation as a priority. In Japan, a vial validation cooperate is under processing with a long-term care group, which is with more than 500 residents. In Singapore, the cooperation discussion with one of the largest long-term care group in Singapore is undergoing. Here comes to the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention, and we look forward to cooperating with you in the future soon. Thank you very much.
EPED.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel Felix, and I am the regional manager of EPED. Our company is based in Kaohsiung, Taiwan, and we are experts in the development of navigation systems. Our company started in 2008, and we have been feeling the values of safety, precision, efficiency, and minimal invasive. We strive constantly to develop innovative medical and dental navigation solutions. At the moment, we already have 3 major certifications to work with. We have the CE that has opened the doors of many other markets in the world for us, ISO for medical devices, and GMP. It all started actually for us creating a camera that allow us to, reach and teach the future generation of dentists. This is optical space location technology, and now we mix it up with medical imaging software as the core of our technology. So at the beginning, what we're doing was trying to just teach, but then we developed into something more that is more useful for doctors all over the world. These are some of the awards that we have received all over these past 3 years in 2008, 19, and 20, and now we're really looking forward to achieve some others in some other countries. So what is the product that I wanted to talk to you today? It's called Stereotactic Surgery Navigation Solution, called RETINA, which stands for Real-Time Navigation. Our navigation system works with imaging, and what we do pretty much is to load the system with a CT and MRI scan that we follow through a camera, a stereotactic camera, and then you can just move your instruments inside of it. These are some of the applications that we support, starting with neurosurgery, craniofacial, ENT, plastic surgery, oral maxillofacial, and other types of minimally invasive surgery. The system is very user-friendly and also high-cost performance value. The workflow is pretty simple. What it does, you have to load the system with your information or the information of your patient, then just register the face of the patient and also the instruments that you're going to use during the surgery. Then you can use some of the working tools that we have developed for the doctors or the operators, including segmentation, which is highlight a target inside of the cranium. Also mirroring, when you can just copy and paste a healthy sample of the skull into a damaged one. Nerve indication, which allows you to avoid some sensitive areas, and also plate positioning for plastic surgery. These are some of the countries that we have been working at the moment, including Spain, Greece, Turkey, India, Malaysia, and of course Taiwan. So I'm not going to bore you with a lot of details from the surgeries that we have. We have above of 280 surgeries already, but we have this one that I would like to mention because there's no face to recognize when it comes to occipital tumor resections, and we developed a new way of registration in which the face is no more necessary for it. So now I would like to show you a very short video about how do we work these sort of registrations. And to start with, well, we have many sort of surgeries that we can share with you, but today is going to be a neurosurgery for the frontal lobe. And this is a video that we have recorded here in the facilities of EPED Taiwan, and one of my colleagues is going to be on it. The first thing that we have to do is to go into the menu and go for instrument registration, which was the first part of the system. So once you select the right instrument from the left, the list on the left of the screen, you just have to place it in front of the camera at a distance no longer than 70 centimeters. On the screen, you will see some colors develop. I think it's blue and green. I'm colorblind, so don't believe my words. Maybe it's yellow. And once you have this, that means that your instrument is already registered on the system. You can register many others as many times as you need. Now we have to register the face of the patient. And for that, you have to place the camera at least 1 meter away from it. So in order to do so, for this frontal lobe registration, we're going to use a track scan registration, which is very simple to do. The first thing is to select on the face of the patient 3 different points, and then we're going to follow them with a probe, which is included in the package of the navigation system that we provide to our clients. So here my colleague is already finishing the 3 dots onto the face, and then the system is asking him to point out the first one. Normally we go for the corner of the eyes, the outer corner of the eyes, and the point of the nose. These are the most, like highs and lows of the face for the protuberances that we need to point it out. Then the system, once registered the first one, is asking him to move into the second one, and finally to the one that is above the nose. When he does this registration, the face is already finished, and now he has to start scanning the face. Starting scanning the face takes a few seconds only. As you can see, this is all real time. We're not accelerating the process or anything. It's about like 90 seconds. So now you can see like on the screen, there's a loading bar. And now my colleague, what he's trying to do is to fill up all of the, well, trying to reach all the face with the laser that he's pointing into the patient. He has to go all the way through the corner of the eyes, the sinuses of the nose, the forehead, of course, always avoiding the eyes. Why? Because it's a laser. So once the loading bar is finished, that means that your patient and your instrumentation has been completely registered. And what you have to do is just to check the accuracy of the system by going back to the main menu, in this case to the navigation mode. And once in navigation mode, you can just use the probe to point at every area of the face to see if the accuracy is the same. You can see on the screen that the instrument is moving. It's just reaching inside of the nose of the 3D spool, the printed spool, and that's pretty much what we do. So we would like to invite you to visit our website, which is www.epedmed.com.
Thank you so much for attending the Taiwan Smart Health Innovation Day. We will send a B2B matchmaking questionnaire. Please fill out the questionnaire for a follow-up one-on-one meeting arrangement. Thank you again for your time. I wish you a joyful evening.